Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcasts where we speak about the importance of the inner health. And today I would like to tell you something about eating because, of course, the inner health is very much connected with the outer health. What I mean is that your internal thoughts and feelings and their quality is very much linked to the well-being of your body. This is something what comes like hand in hand. Let's say you have a pain somewhere in your body, and then can your thoughts be full of happiness and positivity? Of course not, because you experience this ache and it makes you suffer. And then, of course, the suffering mirrors in your thoughts and feelings, and then it crashes and it makes your internal world unpleasant. That's why it's so important what is happening with our body, with our physical self. It's so much important because it has a direct impact on our mental well-being. And to this category belongs also the food, because it's not unimportant what you eat and how you eat. No, in the contrary, it's very much important how you and especially what you eat. And why it is important? It's very easy. Because, as you probably already know, not all things, not all kinds of food that we eat, we can digest easily. Because some of the food that we eat is processed and contains a lot of different ingredients, and perhaps some of these ingredients does not even come from nature because they are made in an industrial way, so they are somehow synthetic, and we even don't know how they are created, but yes, they are not like piece of nature. So for our body to digest something that is chemical, it's very difficult, and sometimes it takes hours. Now imagine when you eat food which is processed many times a day, maybe twice or 3 times. Or what happens when you eat this processed food many times a week? Let's say 10 times, 20 times a week. It really makes your digestive system suffer. And when some part of you suffers, it impacts all the other parts. And you even may not know it, but your organs or your systems suffer. And by them, also the quality of your thoughts and feelings will suffer. When you, for example, when you use and eat a lot of sugar, this sugar makes your blood level go up and down. And even though this is something probably not new to you, I would like to add that sugar does the same thing with your thoughts. It makes your thoughts run faster. It makes also your emotions to go up and then to go down. So when you eat processed foods, which are full of sugar or flour or any other ingredients, for example, the soil powder, it really makes, let's say, an eddy or a whirlpool in your thoughts. So your thoughts gather in a very fast form, and then they go up and down from positive to negative. You just jump in from the past to the future, and then to your internal problems and possibilities and goals and unsatisfaction and so on. And the same happens with your emotions. So it's really kind of whirlpool which is made by the unnatural ingredients in your diet. And believe it or not, it really influences your internal well-being a lot. My advice would be very simple. Eat what you can name. It's the simplest advice I can give you. And it's also the simplest advice when you are facing a dish of food and not knowing whether it is good to eat it for you or not, whether you can try or should try, or better not. So instead of going to the labels and reading what is it that it is consist of, that kind of product that you have in your hands, just look at what you see and ask yourself a question. Can I name it? If the answer is yes, then go ahead and enjoy your meal. Because if you can name the stuff, the food, which is on your plate, then that's wonderful. It means that the food is coming from the nature. Because the only things that you can name directly are vegetables and fruits and different kinds of cereals, perhaps meat and egg as well. If there is stuff which you can't name directly, I mean cake, what is it, the cake? What is it that the cake consists of? Or let's say there is a sauce. Well done, this is a sauce, but what is it? What are the ingredients that the sauce is made of? Etc., etc. So if you can name it directly and there is no more explanation behind the name, then eat it. That's fine. Yet if you have the name, let's say hot dog, but this is not the final product. There is maybe 10 or dozens of ingredients that consists of this hot dog. Then don't go for it. Don't have more of this hot dog, because it's not probably good enough for your body, for your digestive system, and especially it is not good enough for your internal and peaceful well-being of your thoughts and feelings. So this is my advice. It also helps you very much in terms of energy, because more cleaner your diet is, easier the energy and the flow of energy in your body will be, and of course you will experience that throughout the day you will have much more energy than when eating processed or heavy food. So don't forget it and try it on your own if you remember. Before you eat or before you go and prepare your food, ask yourself, is it the food? Can I name it? Can I give it a direct name like tomato, apple, carrot, egg, and so on? If you can, then wonderful. Eat it. If you can't name what is on your plate, then I would rather wait for a while and then go and choose something else, if that is possible. So thank you so much for listening today. Again, I hope it was helpful, and I hope this very short and small advice will help you throughout your day when deciding what to eat. Try to name it peace. So have a good time, have a good day, and I am looking forward to meet you again next time.